Hi, my name is Shauna, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about my philosophy on teaching, and it goes along with what Johann Heinrich Pestalozzi also believed. I found a lot of connections with him. There were a couple of things that really stood out to me. Number one is that he believed in true humanity, the original goodness of a person, that that every person has a right to education because it can bring out the best in them, can really develop their potential. A couple of other things that really stood out to me in his philosophy was that love was a critical factor. He truly believed that we as educators should connect the heart and the spirit or the intellect of an individual with their hands, or even the ability of a person to make good choices based on what they had learned through their information. That they need to have a loving environment, not just the actual surroundings, but love that comes from the educator or the teacher. He believed in maternal characteristic of teaching, that mothers are particularly ingrained with some skills, abilities, and talents as nurturers to really put forth love towards children that helps encourage them to learn, and how that can translate into what an educator or teacher can do in a classroom. We can't give the same love and affection that a mother would, but we can, as educators, show forth a love and kindness that helps our students to feel safe, to feel like they're in an environment where they can explore and understand and grow and learn without fear of violence or ridicule. And that's hard to do in our society today. He also focused on the fact that love is an important aspect with that emotionally healthy environment, that the home and parents and school should all be combined together in working towards helping our children to be educated. So not all of our students actually have a really good home environment. And some of our students don't even have really dependable parents, or their parents might not be available or around. And even though we are here at this component of being school educators or other administrators or leaders, we can do things to help create an emotionally healthy environment wherever we are teaching so that our students can really learn. The last thing that really connected with me in his philosophy was the child-centeredness. He really believed that we should engage the senses, that by doing that and using objects, it helps the student to be able to explore and learn, to really come to their own understanding of truth. I believe that Jesus Christ did that same kind of thing. He was always teaching with objects, allowing people to look at things around in their environment, like rocks or water or light, and then using that to help them draw conclusions and understanding about both spiritual and physical and temporal things. So these are the things that really connected with me in my own learning and teaching philosophy. And thank you for listening.